Okay, so the question says 1/3 of the boys and 1/2, that is half of the girls of a college participated in a social work project. If the number of participating students is 300, out of which 100 are boys, what is the total number of students in the college? So this is what is the question given. Okay, for this particular question, we'll obviously have to make certain equations. Okay, we can start by assuming the total number of boys be x and total number of girls be y, and then we can try to frame the equation, relate the condition, and then we can solve it. Okay, so let us just try to do it. Okay, so the first thing that he has said is there are number of boys, so let us assume, let number of let us assume the number of boys are x. At the same time, let us assume number of girls equal to y. So these are the two things. Boys are x in number, girls are y in number. Now let us see what he has given. He says 1/3 of the boys and 1/2 of the girls of a college participated. Okay, 1/3 of the boy participated, and in the next line he say the number of participating students is 300, out of which 100 are boys. Okay, total number of boys are 100. Okay, number of participating students is 300. So number of participating boys, what is the number of the participating boys? That is 100. Okay, and on the other side, if you see how many boys participated, 1/3 of the boys participated. So we can clearly see 1/3 of the boys number, that is x, is equal to number of boys participated as given as 100. So number of boys participated is 100. So we can write 1/3 of x is equal to 100, which gives in term x is equal to 300. So number of boys we have already calculated to be 300. Now let us see the other part of it. Then he said 1/2 of the girls. Okay, 1/2 of the girls have participated in the event. Okay, now the total number of boys participated is 100. Total number of students participated. Okay, how many students participated? 300 students participated. How many out of the participating students were boys? He said 100 were boys. So how many were the girls who participated? Is obviously 300 minus 100, that is going to be 200. So 200 girls are actually participated. And if we read the question, he says 1/2 of the girls participated. So 1/2 of the girl will be half of y, and that will be equal to 200. Okay, this will give me y is equal to 400. So the participating, the strength of the participating girl can actually calculate the total number of girls, that is 400. So there are 300 girls and 400 boys in the 300 boys and 400 girls. What is the total number of students in the college? So it's going to be 300 plus 400, that is 700 is the right answer. Okay, by how much does 6 upon 7 by 8 exceed 6 by 7 upon 8? This is the question given to us. Okay, in these type of question, what we do, we'll try to simplify these two fractions first. Then after that, then we can solve it by subtracting. By how much does first thing exceed the second? Okay, so obviously we can find it out by finding out the difference. So let us just try to simplify the fraction first. The first fraction is 6 7 by 8. What we can do with this can be written as 6 by 7 by 8, or rather this can be written as 6 by 1 into 8 by 7. That is nothing but 48 by 7. This is the first fraction. What about the next fraction? Next fraction is 6 by 7 over 8. This can be written as 6 by 7 upon 8, which can in turn be written as 6 by 7 into 1 by 8. That is nothing but actually 6 by 56. Okay, so these are the two fractions that we have got, 48 by 7 and 6 by 56. Obviously we can cancel out 6 by 56 and simplify. It is 3 by 28. If we cut it by 2, it is going to be 3 by 28. Now he has said how much does the first one, this 48 by 7, exceed the second one. So obviously we'll have to subtract. So let us subtract 48 by 7 minus 3 by 28. So LCM will obviously be 28. Now 7 4 ja 28, 4 into 48 is 384, minus 28 1 ja 28 and minus 3. So it's going to be 381 divided by 28. That is what is the ultimate thing coming. 381 divided by 28. Okay, now let us try to simplify this. If we try to simplify this much, okay, this is going to be 48. Okay, 7 4 ja 48. So this is not 384, rather this has to be 4 times 48 is going to be 196. So it is 196 minus 3. 196 minus 3 is nothing but 193 by 28. So ultimate fraction is 193 by 28. If we try to simplify this, Okay, we can cut this number by okay, so this can be further simplified. Okay, and the final simplified version of this is coming out to be 27 by 4. The both the things can be cut by 7. Okay, so ultimately it is 27 by 4. If we divide this, this comes out to be 6 3 by 4. So that is going to be the final answer in front of us, 6 3 by 4. That is available in option number C. Now, 6.5 into zero point 0.5 into 2 minus 4 is equal to x. We are supposed to find out the value of x. Okay, so clearly there is a rule called as BOD Okay, there's a rule called as BOD where B is bracket, O is off, D is divide, M is multiply, add is A is add, and S is subtraction. We need to follow this order in any of the expression, mathematical expression. If at all the bracket is given, that will be solved first. Then there will be priority of the off. Then there will be priority of the divide. Then the multiply will be solved. Then the addition will be done, and at the last subtraction is done. So this is the order that is to be followed. Okay. So we have expression 6.5 into zero point 0.5 into 2 minus 4. Okay, clearly we are supposed to follow the order, so there is no divide thing involved. So the first priority is of multiplication, so we need to multiply this 6.5 into zero point 0.5 into 2. Okay, we can multiply anything all together, so it's going to be 3.25 into 2 minus 4. Again the priority is of multiply, so we'll multiply 3.25 into 2. That is going to be 6.5 minus 4, and 6.5 minus 4 is nothing but 2.5. So that is the right answer for x. X value is 2.5, available in option number C becomes the right answer. Now, 51 into x is equal to 1632. So we are supposed to find out the value of x. So this is going to be very easy. 51 into x is equal to 1632. So obviously x is going to be 51 will be going to the right hand side in the divide form. 1632 divided by 51. So we are clearly supposed to solve this. Okay, we can see with, by what number we can cut this. So I think we can cut it by 3. If we try to do this, this is coming out to be 17. And if we cut this 3 5 are 15, then the remainder is 1. 3 4 are 12, remainder is 1. 3 4 are 12. It is going to be 544 by 17. If we just completely read the 17's table, so 17 3 ja is 51, and then 3 will be left out, and that 17 2 ja will be 34. So 17 can completely cut this, and the ultimate value of x is coming out to be 32. Let us see where it is available. 32 is not available in the option, so our right answer is none of these. Now, the total number of digits used in numbering the pages of a book having 366 pages. What do we do in these type of problems? There are 366 pages, so the book would have started being numbered as first page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, and so on till page number 9. So these will be the single digit number. These will be the single digit numbers. Then it would have started from 10, then 11, then so on till 99. So they will be 2-digit numbers. Okay, they will be 2-digit numbers. Then after 99, they will be starting from 100, then 101, then 102, and so on till 366. So this is how the book would have been numbered, and these will be the 3-digit number in the same fashion. Now we are supposed to find out the total number of digits used. So we need to count these digits. So we can go one by one. If we go for the single digit number, how many single digit number are there? 1 to 9. So there are 9 single digit number plus. So obviously 9 digit have been used. Now, then we have 2-digit number. Every page number has got 2 digits into it. How many page numbers are these? From 10 to 99. From 10 to 99, their numbers are 90 in number. Okay. From 10 to 99, the numbers are, if you subtract 99 minus 9, and each number has got 2 digits. So total number of digits used will be into 2 plus. Now let us find out for 3-digit number. Now, how many 3-digit number do we have? We can find it out by 366 minus 100 is also used. So we subtract 99, and each will be having 3 digits. So into 3. If you solve this further, this is coming out to be 9 plus 90 into 2 plus this is 267 into 3. If we solve this further, this is coming out to be 990. So that is the total number of digits that are being used for finding out the total number of digits being used for the pages from 1 to 366. 990. It is available in option number C becomes the right answer. Now, 8 divided by 88 into 888 8088. That is the expression given to us. Clearly, we're going to use the rule of BOD where B is bracket, O is off, D is divide, M multiply, A add, and S subtract. So the first thing that we have, the expression is 8 divided by 88 into 4 times 8, 0 and 88. This is the big number. So clearly we'll have to do the bracket solve first. So for opening the bracket, we'll solve the inner expression. Inner expression is 8 divided by 88. So 8 divided by 80 is nothing but 1 by 11. If we divide 88 by 8, it is coming out to be 1 by 11 into, then we have this big number 088. So this is what we are supposed to solve. So let us divide this whole number by 11. If we do that, it is coming out to be 808008. So that is the ultimate answer. Let us see where it is available. It is available in option number D, 808008. So that is the right answer. Now there is a mathematical expression that I am supposed to solve, that we are supposed to solve. Okay, the numerator and the denominator in these type of question, what we try to do is we try to solve them separately. The numerator will be solved first, taking the LCM and everything. Then the denominator will be solved. Okay, so let us write the expression. It's going to be minus 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, plus 4 by 5. Then it is minus 1 by 3, plus 1 by 5, plus 3 by 4, divided by 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 minus 4 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5 minus 4 by 5. These are the things that is given to us. Let us try to simplify this by using something. So let us put the order as change. So we can write it as, first thing can be 3 by 4. This is written first. Then we can write minus 1 by 2. Then we can write minus 2 by 3. Then we can write minus 1 by 3. Then obviously we can write plus 4 by 5. Then we can write plus 1 by 5. Why we have done it? Because we are trying to make 1 out of it. Okay, what we have, why we have changed the order? Because we are trying to make any, if any 1 can be made. Why we have done this? See, 4 by 5 plus 1 by 5 can always make a 1, and minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 3 will always again make a minus 1. So the things will be easy if we try to make as many ones as possible. In the denominator, we have to change the order also, so that we can make the ones. So it is remaining 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 minus 1. Okay, this 1 has been made using the 1 by 5 minus 4 by 5. So there is a 1 made, and minus 4 by 3 and 1 by plus 1 by 3 is again going to be minus 1 by 3, and this is how it has been solved. So what is the final expression coming? The final expression is coming out to be 1 by 4 times minus 6 by 5. If you solve this further, this is simply coming out to be minus 3 by 10. So that is going to be the right answer for us, minus 3 by 10. Let us see where it is available. It is available in option number D and becomes the right answer. Now, there is expression that is required to be solved. 969.69 plus 996.96 plus 966.6 is equal to 12. Choose the most appropriate value of x in the following question. You are not expected to calculate the exact value. For these kind of question, we are just supposed to guess the right answer. We are not supposed to exactly calculate each and every digit. For doing that, what we can do, we can ignore the decimal part, because see, the options have got a relatable difference out of them. So if the decimals are ignored, then also we can get to the right answer. And he has just, that's what he has asked, the approximate answer. So let us try to ignore the decimal and then try to solve this expression. So we are left out with 969 plus 996 plus 966. So we are just supposed to solve this expression ignoring the decimals. And if we add these numbers, this is coming out to be 2933. Okay, this is coming out to be somewhere around 2933, which can be approximated to 2930. Okay, 2933. See, the only number that is close to this 2933 is 2930. So that's what it can be approximated as, and that becomes the right answer. Again, that is option number C is the right answer. Now we have a question, a mathematical expression. 85% of 4 by 7 of 6755 is equal to x plus 1887. Obviously, we're going to stick to the rule called as BODMAS. Okay, the expression is 85% of 4 by 7 of 6755 is equal to x plus 1687. That is the expression given to us. Okay, let us try to simplify this. So it is coming out to be 85 by 100. This is how we calculate percentage. 85 by 100 times off is multiplied, so it's going to be 4 by 7. Again there is a off, so again multiplied. 6755 is equal to x plus 1687. Now we are supposed to solve this, simplify this. Let us see what all we can cut. So obviously this particular thing can be cut. 7 can cut this number. 7 9 just 63. then there is 4 left out, 7 6 are 42, 3 left out, 7 5 are 35. So it becomes what? So 85 by 100 into, if you multiply 965 into 4, it gives us 3860 is equal to x plus 1687 on the right hand side. If you try to simplify this further, okay, then if you solve this further, then it is coming out to be 328100 divided by 100. When we have multiplied 85 with this is the number coming is equal to x plus 1687. If we cut the double zeros, this is what we are left out with. And solving this expression, we can easily get the x value. X value is coming out to be 3281 minus 1687. That is actually equal to 1594. That is 1594. Let us see where it matches with. It matches with option number C and becomes the right answer for us. Now, 999 995 by 999 into 999 is simplified to. Okay, this is what we are supposed to solve. See, clearly we can see this particular expression is a mixed fraction. Okay, there is no shortcut to these type of question. We are actually supposed to solve them. Okay, so we can just understand this is a mixed fraction. So how to convert a mixed fraction? Suppose there's a mixed fraction called as a b by c. How do we solve it? This is solved as a and c get multiplied and then b is added up. So it's like ac plus b divided by b. This is how it is solved. So we're going to do the same thing with it. We have got expression 999 by 999 into 999. This is what is the expression given to me. Now, what we can do is this can be simplified. This particular expression can be simplified as 1000 minus 4 by 999. Okay, once we solve this, this is what it is coming 1000 minus 4 by 999 into 999. If we solve this further, this is coming out to be 999 000 minus 4 because the 999 gets cancelled from numerator and denominator side. And ultimately, this comes out to be 998996. Let us see where it matches. It matches with our option number C and becomes the right answer for us. Okay. The next question is 12 into 24 plus 16 minus 3738 divided by. So again, we are not to forget the rule called as BODMAS and follow the order. Okay, let us write the expression first. 12 into 24 plus 16 minus 3738 divided by 89 plus 49 into 2 is equal to x. Okay, the BODMAS rule says the bracket to be solved first, but there is no bracket available. Off to be solved, then no off available. So we're going to stick to the divide thing. Let us see where all the divide is happening. This is where the divide is happening. So we will solve this first. Okay, if you solve this, this is the division of 3738 divided by 89 is nothing but minus of 42. Let all the other expressions, all the other numbers will be copied as it is, plus 49 into 2. Okay, the next thing that we do is multiplication thing. Let us multiply. We have this also to get multiplied. We have this also to get multiplied. So if we multiply 24 into 12, it is coming out to be 288 plus 16 minus 42 plus 49 to 2 is nothing but 98. Okay, this is what we reach to. Now there is add to be done first. So we can add 288 plus 16 plus 98. That gives us how much? That gives us 402. And then the last part is subtraction. 402 minus 42 is nothing but your 360. That's what is the value of x. Let us see where it matches. It matches with option number D and becomes the right answer for us. Now, the next expression is 45% of under root of 2025 divided by 0.01 is equal to x square divided by 25. And we are supposed to solve the x value. So clearly we will have to solve both left hand side and right hand side. Okay, we'll obviously stick to the rule called as BODMAS. Okay, so let us write the expression 45%. That is 45 upon 100. 45% is 45 upon 100 of under root of 2025 divided by 0.01 is equal to x square divided by 25. That is the expression given to me. Now let us try to solve this. So obviously we're going to do, there is no, yes, there is an off thing involved. So for off, we'll write the multiply thing. So it's going to be 45 by 100 into, for off, we have written for into, then the root 2025, under root of 2025 is nothing but 45 only. This we can solve easily. Divided by 0.01, that's what it is written, is equal to x square divided by 25. Okay, so let us do the next thing. So let us solve it. So the next part is we can obviously divide this. So it's coming out to be 20.25 divided by 0.01 is equal to x square divided by 25. If you solve this further, It's coming out to be 2025. And if it is divided by 0.01, it will become 2025 here is equal to x square divided by 25. If you solve this further, x square value can be this 25 in the denominator will go on the right hand side, on the left hand side, and becomes multiply. So x square becomes 2025 into 25. If you solve this, it's coming out to be 5625. Okay, that is what is x square value. X square value is coming out to be 50,625. So x will be obviously under root of this. X will be obviously under root of this. And what is the under root of 50,625? This is the under root of 225. Okay, so the x value clearly comes out to be 225. Let us see where it is available. Okay, x value is coming out to be 225. Now x value is 225. So let us see the options available where all this particular thing is available. Okay, obviously the 225 value is not available anywhere, so we're going to stick to the thing called as none of these. That is 225 is the answer and is not available, so we have written the answer as none of these. Now we have again got a mathematical expression. 27% of 450 minus x% of 375 is equal to 76.5. The basic rule that is working every time is BOD mass. We are sticking to the priorities. Let us simply write it 27 by 100 of 45 of 450 minus x by 100, that is x% of 375 is equal to 76.5. This is what is the expression given, and I'm supposed to solve the x value. So let us just quickly start. This off can be written as multiply 27 by 100 into 450 minus x by 100 into 375 is the right side, that is 76.5. Now we have to solve this. Okay, we can cut these numbers like this. Okay, this is 5 9 ja 45 and this is 5 2 ja 25. So how much it is coming? 27 into 9 by 2. So if we solve this, this is 121 by 50 minus this much is 375 x over 100, okay, is equal to 76.5. If you solve this further here, how much does it become? This is becoming like minus 375 x by 100 is equal to 76.5, okay, is equal to rather minus 45. And if we solve for x, the x value ultimately comes out to be 45 into 100 divided by 375, that is nothing but 12. So the x value comes out to be 12 as the answer, which is available in option number C. Now 561 divided by 35.05 into 19.99 is equal to x. Again, we have to solve the same way. We have to use the BOD mass rule. Okay, we have to understand the priorities. Okay, so let us write the expression 561 divided by 35.05 multiplied by 19.99 is equal to x. So first of all, we'll do the divide thing. 561 divided by 35.05. If you divide this together, this is coming out to be 16. The division is coming 16 into 19.99. That's what I'm left out with. Okay, I need to multiply this. For this thing, we can approximate. Okay, if we take 19.99 as 20, so 16 into 20 will give us 320. Okay, so let us see where all our answer is close to. Our answer is 320 is available here, and it is the most closest to the options available. So that's what becomes the right answer for us. Okay, and this has been done approximation. So the 320 is the right answer, which is available in option number A. Now, which of the following is second largest? That's what we are supposed to find out. Which of the following is second largest? For finding out this, what we can do is, obviously, if you try to add, subtract, and solve each and every decimal value, the calculation is going to be huge. So what we can do is we can ignore the decimal in these cases, and the things will be easy then to solve. Okay, let us try to do it. So let us take it one by one. Let's solve the first expression. 138.6 minus 38.4 plus 479.3. Okay, if you solve this further, okay, ignoring the decimal, so you are just supposed to 138 minus 38 plus 479. So it's going to be 138 minus 38 is going to be 100, and 100 plus 479 is going to be 579. So we have ignored the decimal part so that the things become easy to calculate. The second option, 36.5, 844.6 plus 1289. We can ignore the decimal again. 36 minus 844 plus 1289. If we solve just this, we're going to reach to a number called as 480 approximately. Then the next term is this is without decimal, so the things are easy to solve here. 931 minus 564 plus 156. These are simple add and subtract. the number coming as 471. For this one, simple add subtract, the number coming as 557. Okay, these are the number coming 564, 36, one is coming 480, 931 is coming 523. This is not coming 470, this is coming 523. And the D option, that is 130 minus 461, is coming out to be 557. And 564 one is coming as 471. This one is coming as 471. So we are just supposed to find out the second largest. Obviously the largest number is 579. So obviously the second largest number is 557. So that's what should be the answer, which is option number D. So that is the right answer, 557, and option D is the second largest number. Okay, so he says the total monthly salary of 4 men and 2 women is rupees 46,000. If a woman earns rupees 500 more than a man, what is the monthly salary of a woman? Okay, so for these type of question, obviously we are supposed to make some equation. There's a connection between the number of men and number of women is given. So let us use that connection. Okay, so we can assume anything out of them. We can assume either the strength of men, or we can assume either the strength of women, and then accordingly the other thing can be calculated. Okay, the total monthly salary of 4 men and 2 women is this much. Woman earns 500 more than man. So let us assume, let's say, the salary of man. Let us assume the salary of man is X. So in the statement, he say woman earns 500 more than a man. So woman's salary will be how much? Salary of woman will be how much? 500 more than X, that is X plus 500. This is the first condition that we get. Now, then the next condition that we can find out is the total monthly salary of 4 men and 2 women is 46,000. So clearly it's going to be 4 times the man's salary plus 2 times the woman's salary, and this number should be equal to rupees 46,000. This is the complete equation for us. So let us use our X and X plus 500. So man's salary we had assumed to be X, so it's going to be 4X, plus woman's salary we had assumed to be X plus 500. So 2 into X plus 500, and this should come out to be 46,000 on the right hand side. Let us solve this further. This is going to be 4X plus 2X plus 2 into 500 is 1000 is equal to 46,000. If we simplify this further, how much it is? 4x plus 2x is going to be 6x is equal to 1000. On the other side will be make it 45,000. Okay, and using this we can find out the x value. X is going to be 45,000 divided by 6, that is nothing but 7,500. That is the ultimate X value, what he had asked to find out. What is the monthly salary of woman? So X was the salary assumed for man. So woman's salary should be 500 more. So 75,000 plus 500 is nothing but 8,000. So that should be the woman's salary. Let us see where it is available. It is available in option number B and becomes the right answer. Now, there's an expression to be solved in this question. 13 cube plus 7 cube, 13 square, 7 square minus question mark is equal to 20. So obviously we are supposed to solve the question mark. So rather than just quickly finding out the cubes and square, we can use some trick out of it. Okay, what can be done? See, 13, 7, 13, 7, these are the only set of number being used. So we can try to break this right hand side 20 into 13 and 7. So if we try to do this, we can make it like 13 cube plus 7 cube divided by 13 square plus 7 square minus the question mark is going to be, in place of 30, what we can write? We can write 13 plus 7. In place of 20, what we can write? 13 plus 7. Okay. Why we are doing it? So that we can manipulate the numbers to look like a cube plus b cube, and then we can use the formula of a cube and b cube and then cut down certain things. Okay. So let us take it on the other side, because this has got the unknown thing. So 13 square plus 7 square minus the question mark is actually equal to 13 cube plus 7 cube divided by 13 plus 7. So this particular expression looks like what? This expression looks like a cube plus b cube divided by a plus b. This is what this particular expression looks like. Okay, then we have a formula for a cube plus b cube that can be used here. And if we do that, a cube plus b cube can be written as a plus b, and on the other side a square plus b square minus ab. A square plus b square minus ab divided by a plus b on the denominator itself. So by this we can understand then a plus b and a plus b will get cancelled. This a plus b and a plus b will get cancelled, and we will just left out with this expression. Here our A being 13 and B being 7. So if we use this, the left hand side is as it is, 13 square plus 7 square minus question mark. On the right hand side, only the A square plus B square minus AB is left out. How much is that? Is 13 square plus 7 square minus 13 into 7 is going to be 91. So we are supposed to solve the question mark. Now we can, what we can do is, 20 was replaced as 13 into 7. So it's coming out to be 13 square plus 7 square minus 91. This 13 square and 13 square cut on the other both the sides, 7 square cut on both the sides. So ultimately question marks value is coming out to be 91. So that is what is going to be the right answer. Option number A, 91. Okay, so the question says, what is the value of 25 by 3 minus 4 by 7 of 7 by 5 plus 11 by 3 divided by 2 by 3 minus 4? So there is a clear rule of pod mass that has to be used here. B for bracket, O for off, divide, multiply, add and subtract. In the same order we have to follow this. So let's just quickly write the expression 25 by 3 minus 4 by 7. In place of off we can obviously write multiply into 7 by 5 plus 11 by 3 divided by 2 by 3 minus 4. This is the expression. So the first priority is of bracket. Bracket is not there. Off we have converted into. So the first priority that we'll do is of off. So if we try to solve this, this is coming out to be 25 by 3 minus 4 by 7 into 7 by 5. Obviously 7 and 7 are gone. So we are left out with 4 by 5 plus 11 by 3 divided by 2 by 3. Okay, so this will be done in the next step. 11 by 3 divided by 2 by 3 minus 4. So after of the priority is of divide, so we'll have to divide this. If we divide this, we can do it in this side also, 11 by 3. If divided by 2 by 3, so the multiplicative inverse, that is 3 by 2, can be taken as in the into form. So it comes out to be 11 by 2 here. So let's just write the rest of the thing as it is, minus 4 by 5 plus, in place of this division, what has come? 11 by 2 has come, and then minus 4. Okay, now we are supposed to add and subtract. So let us add 25 by 3 and 11 by 2 and then subtract from the other part. So which makes it equal to 83 by 6 minus 24 by 5. If we solve this further, this is coming out to be 271 divided by 30. If we make this into the mixed fraction and divide 271 by 30, the ultimate answer comes out to be 91 by 30. So that should be the right answer, 91 by 30. It matches with option number B, and that is right. Okay, if A into B is AB over A plus B, that is the explanation of A into B is given, A cross B is given. Find the value of 3 cross minus 1. So the explanation of A cross B will be AB, that is A into B divided by A plus B. This is how we have to solve any A cross B. So by using the same thing, we have to solve this 3 cross minus 1. So let us just write it 3 cross minus 1. This is what we have to solve. So we can do the inner part first. So that is 3 cross, in place of 3 cross minus 1, but we can write using the same rule, AB over A plus B, we can write 3 into minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. That will make it 3 cross 3 minus 1. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 over 2. So it's becoming minus 3 by 2. Now, again, these two things are in the A cross B form. So we have again to use the same formula, A cross B equal to AB over A plus B. If we use this AB, that is multiplication, 3 into minus 3 by 2 divided by A plus B, that is 3 minus 3 by 2. We need to solve this. This is coming out to be minus 3 by 2 over 3 by 2. Okay, and that is nothing but equal to minus 3 by 2. 3 into minus 1 by 2, that is minus 9 by 2, or we can write it as minus 3 by 2 also. Okay, and if we solve this further, this is 3 minus 3 by 2, that is going to be 3 by 2, and 3 into minus, okay, this has to be minus and this has to be minus 3 by 2. So ultimately this comes out to be 3 cross minus 1 by 2 over, it has to be 3 cross minus 1, 3 cross minus 1 over 3 minus 1 has to be 2. So this has to come out to be minus 1 as the answer. That answer, real answer is minus 3 by 2 over 3 by 2. The answer is minus 1. Option number B is right. Now, 55% of under root of 2116 divided by 0.01. That is the equation that is to be solved. So it's an expression. We have to take care of board mass always. Okay, so let us write the formula, write the expression for 55%. That is nothing but 55 by 100 of, in place of I can write multiply 2116, that is under root of 2116 divided by 0.01, that is the ultimate expression, is equal to x into 20. That's what is given. So let us see the left hand side. We have to solve the under root first. Okay. Then under root of 2116, the 2116 is the square of 46. So we can write it like 55 by 100 into 46. Okay. 55 by 100 into 46 divided by 0.01 is equal to x into 20. If we further solve this, we have to perform the divide first before the multiply thing. So let us just divide 55 divided by 100. 46 divided by 0.01 is nothing but 4600. Okay, is equal to x into 20. Then we can cut down these numbers. So 55 into 46, that's what we have to perform. So in this way, we can find out 55 into 46 is 2530 is equal to x into 20. So zeros can get cancelled. So x value comes out to be 253 divided by 2, that is nothing but 126.5. So that is the ultimate value of x that we have received using the board mass, and it matches with our option A. 126.5 is the right answer. Now, on a children's day, sweets were to be equally distributed among 175 children. So the number of children are, so number of children children is 175. Okay. In a school, 35 children were absent. How many children were absent? Let us just quickly write it. How many were absent? 35 were absent. Okay, so 175 minus 35. So how many were present? 140 were present. How many were present? There were 140 that were present on that very day. And therefore, each child got 4 sweets extra. How many sweets are available for distribution in total? That's what we are supposed to do. So obviously, first and foremost thing, he has not mentioned how many sweets were to be given to each child. So this thing we have to assume. Okay, so we'll assume what? Each child, let each child to be given, let each child to be given is equal to x sweets. Let each child was supposed to get x sweets. Now, let us see how many sweets were there. So total number of sweets that were already available to distribute were total number of children multiplied by the sweet given to each child. So that is 175 into x, that is 175x. So this is the total number of sweets. On the right hand side, if you see, he said only 140 students were present, and because of this, the each child got 4 seats extra. So now each child get how much? How many seats? Each child gets how many sweets? X plus 4. Earlier it was getting x sweets. Now it will be getting 4 more. So x plus 4. And how many children now? Now children, number of children is 140 only, because 35 were absent. So total sweets now that were distributed were 140, that is number of children multiplied by number of children available in multiplied by the sweet given to each child. So this is the total number of sweets. Okay, and in the first expression we have found out the sweets as 175x. So we can obviously equate these two things because the total number of sweets were either case were same. So let us just equate 175x is equal to 140 into x plus 4. We are supposed to solve this. 175x is equal to, let us multiply inside 140x plus 560. If we solve this further, 175 minus 140 is going to be 35x is equal to 560. If we solve this further, we can cut down this number from both the sides and simply we can calculate the x to be 175 x to be 560 divided by 35, that is nothing but 16. So each child was supposed to get how many sweets? Each child was supposed to get 16 seeds. But what he's saying, how many sweets are available for distribution in total? So 16 sweets were given to each child and total number of children were 175. So total number of sweets were how many? 175 into each child got 16. So this was the total number of sweets available. 175 into 16 is nothing but 2800. So this is the final answer. There were 2800 sweets available to be distributed. Option number A is right answer. Now choose the correct value for the value of x under root 5 minus root 10 square and this and this. So let us just try to do it. Okay, we will obviously not find out the root 5 value, we'll obviously not find out the root 10 value. Rather, what we can do is, see, this is in the form of a minus b whole square. If you can see that, this is in the form of a minus b whole square. This particular expression is in the form of a plus b whole square. So we can use these formulas and try to cut down certain things and then solve it in a simple fashion. So if you do it, let us just copy the expression. X square minus 22 is equal to x root 5 minus root 10 whole square plus root 2 plus 5 whole square. This is what it is. Now let us just try to open this using a minus b whole square for this one and a plus b whole square for this one. The expression for a minus b whole square is a minus b's whole square is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab, and the expression for a plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. Let us use these formulas. So x square minus 22 is as it is, x is as it is, then this has to get multiplied by the other part. Okay, so root 5 minus root 10 whole square, so we can expand, so it is going to be root 5 square a square plus b square, so root 10 square minus 2ab, so 2 into root 5 into root 10. Okay, this is what it is, and plus a plus b whole square to be opened, so root 2 square plus 5 square plus 2 into root 2 into 5. So this is the expression that ultimately I am available with. Now we are supposed to solve this. So it's going to be x square. It's going to be x square minus 22 is equal to how much is it coming? Okay, if we try to solve this is x, this is 5 plus 10 minus 2 root 5 into root 10, that is going to be 2 root 50. Okay, so we can write it out 2 root 50. Okay, plus the other side is root 2 square is again 2 plus 5 square is 25 plus 2 into 5 into root 2, that is 10 root 2. This is what we get on the right hand side. Okay, now let us try to solve this further. Now if we can find out 5 plus 10 is 15 and 2 plus 25 is 27, so we can every time solve this. X square minus 22 is equal to, okay, so let us try to solve this x square minus 22 and then we are supposing to solve it. Okay, if you do this like that, so how much it becomes? X square minus 22 is, this is 15 plus 2, 17 plus 25. Okay, 20 plus 25 is going to be 42, so it is going to be 42 uh, minus 2 root 50 minus 2 root 50 plus 10 root 2. Okay, this is what it is coming. So finally if you solve this, you can take the 22 on the other side. This is becoming 42 plus 22, that is going to be 64, and these two things get cancelled out with each other. Why? Because 2 root 50 can be written as root 50 is nothing but 25 into 2, so 2 root, it can 2, and the root 25 comes out as 5, so 2 into 5 into root 2, that is what is 2 root 50 means, which is nothing but 10 root 2 only. So there is negative 10 root 2 and there is positive 10 root 2, which gets cancelled out with each other. So ultimately x square remains 64, and which the x value gives, x value comes out to be 8, because 64 is the square of 8 only. Where is the answer available? It is available in option number D and becomes the right answer. Now let us have the next one. A boy was asked to write the value of 2 to the power 5 9 square. He wrote 2592. The difference between the obtained and the actual value. Okay, so the obtained value is how much? Obtained value is 2592, that is 2592. Let us try to find the actual value. Actual value is 2 to the power 5 into 9 square. Okay, which is nothing but 2 to the power 5 is 32 and 9 square is 81. If you multiply these numbers together, we are getting the actual value as 2592. Now he had asked for the difference between obtained and actual. See, both the values are same, so the difference between them is simply 0, which is available in option number D, becomes the right answer. Now he says 1 by 15 of 18% of 6400 minus 32 by 41 into 3444 is equal to x. So clearly we have to remember, every time we have to use the rule of BODMAS in the same order. So let's just quickly write the expression. 1 by 15 of, in place of I can write multiply. 18% is nothing but 18 by 100 of again, so we can again write multiply 6400 as it is written, minus 32 by 41 into 3, minus 32 by 41 into 3, and then it has to be 3444 in completion. That value has to come out to be equal to x. Okay, now let us just try to do it further. Now, what is the expression becoming? Let us try to cut down the things. Obviously, the off will be solved first. So we will solve these two things. The into and these into will be solved. So how much it is becoming? It is becoming like 1 by 15 into 1152. That is, if we can cut down these two things like that, we are getting 1152 ultimately, 18 into 64, okay, minus now 41 into 3, 1444. We can cut down this, okay, because the divide is in the scene. This 41 can completely cut down this number by 84, so we can route 32 into 84 is equal to x. That is the next thing that we have. Now if we try to solve this, 15, we have to divide 1152 by 15, and the exact value comes out to be 76.8, minus 32 into 84, if you do, it comes out to be 2688 is equal to x. So if we subtract from this, so x value is coming out to be minus 2611.2. That is the ultimate x value coming. Let us see where it is available. It is available in option number B, becomes the right answer. Okay, now there's the expression 47 plus 345 divided by 15 into 2. We will again remember the rule of BOD mass. Okay, so if you do that, 47 plus 345 divided by 15 into 2 is equal to x. That is what we have to solve. So we're going to do the divide first. So if we do the divide first, 47 plus 345 divided by 15, that's what we are supposed to do, which is nothing but 23 into 2. Okay, now let us try to do the multiply. If we do the multiply, 47 plus 46, then we have to do add, which brings it down to 93. So that is the answer for the variable called x. Value is 93, available in option number B. Now there's one more question. What is saying? To fill a tank, 25 buckets of water is required. Though he has not given what is the capacity of a single bucket. Okay, how many liter water comes in a single bucket, that he has not mentioned. Then he says how many buckets of water will be required to fill the same tank if the capacity of the bucket reduced to 2/5 of its present. So first of all, we'll have to assume the capacity of the bucket, okay, because the capacity of bucket is not given, so we have to assume it, then only we'll be able to reduce it. So let us assume first of all capacity of bucket. Let capacity of one bucket, let the capacity of one bucket is how much? Let's say x liters, okay. Now the reduced capacity will be how much? The reduced capacity will be of one bucket will be, he says, if the capacity of the bucket reduced to 2/5 of the present is x, so the reduced capacity will be 2 by 5 x liter. Okay, so this is the fresh capacity and this is the reduced capacity. Now he says, but the tank remains same, the volume of the tank remains same. So from both the sides, from the reduced capacity side and from the original capacity side, we can find out the tank's volume and equate, and then we can solve it. Okay, 25 buckets of water is required, so 25 into x, that is the ultimate volume of the tank. Okay, and this tank volume will still be same if the reduced capacity buckets are filling it. What is the reduced capacity? Is 2 by 5x. Okay, into, now if the reduced capacity buckets are filling it, obviously the number will be different from the earlier one. So that number is unknown, so let us assume that number here. Let number of buckets, let the number of buckets with reduced capacity, how many buckets with reduced capacity will be required to fill the tank? Let us assume that number to be n. So with 2 by 5x, how many buckets will be required? N buckets will be required to fill the tank. This is the expression that we get. Now let us try to solve this. Obviously x and x get cancelled from both the sides. So 2 by 5 n is equal to 25. That gives us n is equal to 25 into 5 by 2. That is nothing but 62.5 liter, or 62 1 by 2 liter. It is available in option number A and was asked the same thing. That is the right answer. Okay, let us go to the next one. 27. The value of 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 2 by 3 plus 4 by 5. In these type of questions, we are supposed to solve them sequentially. We'll first of all solve this particular denominator. Then we'll solve this whole denominator. Then a single denominator will be received, and then we can solve it. Okay, so let us just do it sequentially. Let us just keep quickly write 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 2 by 3 plus 4 by 5. That is the expression. So we'll try to solve this first. So let us do it separately. 3 plus 4 by 5. How much is this? LCM being 5. So 5 3 15 plus 4. It is 19 by 5. So we can replace this value here. That is 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 2 by 19 by 5. Okay. What about this 2 by 19 by 5? 2 by 19 by 5 is nothing but 2 by 1 into 5 by 19. Okay, which gives it as 10 by 19. So let us just replace the 10 by 19 here. 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 10 by 19. This is what we can write down here. 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 10 by 19. Now let us just try to solve this. 1 plus 10 over 19. 1 plus 10 over 19. How we can solve this? Taking the LCM 19. 19 plus 1. 19 plus 10 is going to be 29 by 19. So we can replace this. So ultimate expression becomes 1 plus 1 over 29 by 19. Okay. Now let us just try to solve this. Okay. Now what we can do is 1 plus 99 by 19 is nothing but 1 plus 19 by 29 inverted. Okay. This is inverted. If we solve it, this is going to be 29 plus 19 by 29, which is nothing but 48 by 29. So that is the real answer, 48 by 29. Let us see if it is available. It is available in option number B, becomes the right answer. Now he says x divided by 0.5 into 24 is equal to 5652. Okay, so we'll again do not forget BOD mass. We're going to use the BOD mass rule again. Let's just quickly write the expression first. X divided by 0.5 into 24 is equal to 5652. So obviously we're going to use the BOD mass rule on the left hand side. First of all, divide thing to happen. X divided by 0.5. Rather we can do one more thing, that we can keep on sending the known values to the right hand side one by one, and then generate the expression on the right hand side rather, because the x value is unknown, so we won't be able to divide it. So if we do like that, so this can be done. X divided by 0.5. This 24 is in the multiply, so it will go on that side with divide. 5652 divide by 24. Okay, which is making it x divided by 0.5 is equal to 5652 divided by 24. The value is 235.5. Okay, now this divide thing will go on the right hand side in the multiply part. So x will be equal to 235.5 into 0.5. So that is we have to just do the half of it, which is nothing but 117.75. That is the ultimate value, 117.75. Let's see where it is available. It is available in option number D, becomes the right answer for us. Now 29. 1 by 2 of 15% of 185 plus 284 divided by 71 is equal to x. That is the expression. We need not forget the rule called as BOD mass. Okay. Now let us just simplify the expression. 1 by 2 is nothing but 3 by 2. Of, in place of we can write into. 15% is nothing but 15 by 100. Again of, we can write in multiply. Then 185 plus 284 we can write as it is, divided by 71 is equal to x. This is the ultimate expression. What we have done, in place of we have placed the multiply sign, and the rest of the things are same. This is the expression that is there with us. So clearly we'll have to solve this. So let us just begin it. Okay, so we can obviously do the first part, that is bracket. The bracket is not there, we have to do the off part. So let us just solve it. How much is this becoming? This is coming out to be 45 divided by 200 into 185. That is the first thing that we get. We have to solve this first, then the later part will be solved. 284 divided by 71. Okay, let us just try to quickly do it. Okay, we have to cut down these things. 45 into 185 by 5 plus 284 divided by 71. We can do other way also. We can find out 284 by divided by 7 also, which is nothing but 284 divided by 7 is nothing but 4. 284 divided by 7 is nothing but 4. And the ultimate expression of this thing, we can cut both the numbers with 5. If we do this, this is going to be 40, and this is going to be 5 3 15 and 3 5 7 35 37. So it's 45 by 40. 45 by 40 if can cut is 9 by 8. So it is 9 into 37 by 8. Okay, if you solve this further, this is actually coming exactly 41.63, and then you have a plus 4 on that side, which is simply equal to 45.63. Okay, let's see where it is available. It is available in option number A. So that becomes the right answer for us. Okay. Now he says 1504 into 5.865 minus 24.090 is equal to x. Okay. Clearly the rule called as BOD mass has to come in the scene again. If we do that, let us quickly write 1504 multiplied by 5.865 minus 24.090. That's what we are supposed to solve. Okay, see, the divide is not available, bracket is not there, off is not there, so only we have to solve multiply, and add is also not there, so we have to do subtract at the last. Okay, see, in these type of question, if you look at the option, the answers are not given in any decimal thing. So for safety sake or for calculations quickness sake, what we can do is we can ignore the decimals also. If we do this, we have to just do the multiplication first. It comes out to be 8820. We have just multiplied 150 by 5, so that comes out to be somewhere around 8820. Okay, this is approximate value minus, in place of 24.090 we can just write 24. Okay, so that we can get to the close to the answer. If you solve this further, this is somewhere coming close to 8800 only, although it is coming 8796, but this is approximately equal to 8820 only. So we can take it as 8800 only. Let's see where it is available. It is available in option number E. So for such type of question, we can ignore the decimal and then solve to make it easily done it. Okay. Now, the next expression is a mathematical expression. Again, we have to solve this. Let us quickly write. So 3 2 by 5, this is a mixed fraction. If you convert this into simple fraction, how do we do it? 5 3 are 15 plus 2. So it is 17 by 5. Then we have a plus 1 2 by 9. So 9 1 is 9 plus 2 is 11 by 9 is equal to 4 4 by 5. 5 4 is 20 plus 4. So it is 24 by 5 minus x is what we are supposed to solve. So clearly we can make a expression for x and then solve. Let's leave the minus x on one side and let's send rest of the things on the other side. 17 by 5 plus 11 by 9, and this 24 by 5 comes in the negative side. Okay, so clearly we can take the LCM as 45. 5 into 9, so we can take the LCM as 45. So it's going to be 17 into 9. Okay, this is not 17, this is becoming 7. 9 1 is 9 plus 2, 11, 5 3 is 15 plus 2, 17. So this is 17. Okay, so we have to solve it like that. 5 9 is 45, 9 into 17, that is going to be 17 into 9 we have to do, that is going to be 153 plus 9 5 is 45, it's going to be 55 here. Okay, now minus 24 by 5, so 924 into 9 is going to be 216. Okay, so we are supposed to solve this for minus x. We're supposed to solve this for minus x. So how much this becomes? 153 plus 155. How much is that? 53. 3 plus 5, 8. 5 plus 5, 10. 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 208 minus 216 divided by 45. This is what we are left out with. 208 minus 216 is nothing but minus 8 by 45. And that is actually equal to minus x. So we are supposed to, we can cancel this minus x from both the minus minus from both the sides. So we are left out with x equal to 8 by 45. Okay, now we have to supposed to so give this expression. The answer is 8 by 45. Let's see where it is available. It's not available in any of the options given here. So clearly we can write this the answer as none of these. Okay, that becomes the right answer for us, none of these. Now, the value of 14 by 3 of 5 by 8 of 72 is, again, the expression can be written following the BODMAS rule. Okay, can be solved following the BODMAS rule. Okay, 14 by 3 of, in place of we can write into 5 by 8 of, in place of another of we can write into 72. So this is the expression written like. Now we can clearly solve this. Obviously the off part was done first, so we need to multiply them together. If we solve this further, how much this comes out to be? See, this can be cut down like that. Okay, 8 can cut 72 by 9. Okay, and then we are left out with 70 by 3 something into 72. The things are becoming like this. 70 by 3 into, not 72, rather into 9. So if we solve this further, 3 3 are 9. Okay, so it ultimately comes out to be 210. So where it is available? It is available in option number C and becomes the right answer. Now, 2 by 5 of 40% of x equal to 7 5 by 5 of 100. So, off means multiply. The rule of BODMAS always prevails. Okay, 2 by 5 off. In place of off, we can write multiply of 40%. So, we can write 40 by 100 of x. So, we can write for off, we can write multiply of x into x is going to be equal to 7 by 5 into 100. That's what we are supposed to solve. We can start solving from both the sides also, as ever we feel the comfort. So 5 can cut the 100 by 20, and then what we can do is 5 can cut this 40 by 8, and then this 2 can cut this 100 by 50, then this 8 can be cut by 2, 4 here and 25 here. So this is what we are left out with. 4x by 25 is equal to 20 into 7, that is 140, which gives us x value. So we can again cut the things from both the sides. 4 5 are 20. Okay, so x value is 25 into 5 into 7, that is what is ultimate x value coming out to be. Okay, if you solve this further, this is actually coming out to be 875. So that is the final answer, 875. Let us see where it is available. It is available in option number B and becomes the right answer for us. Now, the next one is 5 square divided by 5 minus 10 into 2 in the bracket plus 6 square. So clearly the rule of BODMAS will have to be used. Okay, clearly the rule of BODMAS will have to be used. Let's just quickly write it. 5 square divided by 5 minus, there is a bracket and there is 10 into 2 in the bracket plus 6 square. So the first of all, we're gonna solve the bracket. Well, obviously we can resolve the powers also. So 5 square is nothing but 25 divided by 5 minus, the bracket has to be solved first, so it becomes 20 plus 6 square can be written as 36. Now BODMAS says divide has to be solved, so 25 divided by 5 is 5 minus 20 plus 36. Okay, if you solve this further, this is 36 plus 5 is 41 minus 20 is 20 is 21. So that was the final answer. 21 is the answer. Okay, let us go for the next one, 35. 18.11 whole square minus 14.9 whole square plus 6.9 whole cube is equal to x minus 11.1 square. He's saying choose the most appropriate value of x in the following. You are not expected to calculate the exact value. So we are not expected to calculate the approximate, the exact value. In these type of situation, we can anytime ignore the decimal parts. Okay, so let us just try to ignore the decimal part and approximate the numbers as much as possible, as close as possible rather. The expression is 18.11 whole square minus 14.9 whole square plus 6.9 whole cube is equal to x minus 11.1 whole square. Let us just try to approximate number. 18.11 let me take as 18 only, minus 14.9 can be taken as 15, plus 6.9 let me take it as 7. I am just approximating, 7 cube is equal to x minus 11.1, so x minus 11 square. We have approximated this and these are the values coming. So clearly x can be found out as 18 square minus 15 square plus 7 cube plus 11 square. These are the values that we get. If you keep on solving these numbers, we can easily get it. Okay, we have to find out the 18 square 18 square minus 15 square plus 7 cube. If you solve this expression further, this final value is coming out to be close to 557 approximately, which can be rounded off to 560. Okay, so that's what we can see the gaps between options are very high. Okay, so we can clearly see if the number is coming somewhere close to 550 or 560, the option, which option will be right? The option D will be completely right. That is the right answer as well. Okay, so the question says 17 by 24 divided by 68 by 24 into 380 by 95 is equal to x square, and we are supposed to solve the x here. So clearly in these type of question, the rule of BODMAS has to be particularly followed. Okay, let us just quickly write the expression that is given to us. 17 by 24 then divided by 68 by 24 multiplied by 380 divided by 95 is equal to x square. This is what is the expression given to us. So first of all, what we can do, we are supposed to divide first. So if you divide this one, then this particular second term can be multiplicative, taken a multiplicative inverse of, can be inverted, and the sign will be changed to multiply. So 17 by 24, if the sign you want to change to multiply, then the order will be reversed. That is 24 will come in the numerator and 68 will go to the denominator side. So this is what has happened. Into 380 divided by 95. Obviously we will solve this part, the first two terms first, because this was the division. And if you try to solve this, see, things are getting cut. 24 and 24 gets cancelled out. 17 can cut by 4. 17 4 just 68. So ultimately this is 1 by 4 into the next number is 380 by 95. Okay, this is what you are left out with, 1 by 4 into 380 by 95. Then we can cut this 380 by 4 also. This is going to be, if you cut it by 2, it is 2, and 380 is half is 190. If you divide 190 by 2, you're going to get 95. So ultimately we are getting 95 over 95, which is nothing but simply 1. So that's what is the x square value, because in the right hand side there was x square. So if the x square value is 1, then x value should be what? X value should be again 1. So the right answer is 1. Okay, let us see the option. It is not available in the options, so we'll have to hit option E, that is none of these. Okay, now let's have the next question. John gave 1/4 of the amount he had to James. The amount is not given. James in turn gave half of what he received from John to Joseph. Again, how much did James receive? That is not given. If the difference between the remaining amount with John and the amount received by Joseph is rupees 500, how much money did James receive from John? So obviously uh, this is a two variable based question or variable based question in which we have to assume a particular value, and then there are three people involved here. If you can see that there is John, then there is James involved, and the third person, that is Joseph. So three people are involved. So obviously we'll assume a certain amount for the case of, let's say, John, and then whatever value he has given to James, we'll transfer that much part to James, and whatever value James has given to Joseph, we'll transfer that much part. Then we'll try to compare the parts, and we'll come up to the condition of that the difference is rupees 500. So let us start the question by assuming something. Okay, the question has started with John, so we'll assume the John's amount. Okay, so we're assuming, let the amount that John has was X. Okay, the amount that John has is X. Then the statement says John gave 1/4 the amount he had to James. So what is 1/4 of John's amount? That is X, is X by 4. So X by 4 has been given by John to James. Okay, so James has received X by 4 amount. So how much is John left out with? John is left out with X minus X by 4 because he has given already X by 4, that is 3X by 4. So this is what is John left out with. Earlier he had X, and how much has James received? James has received X by 4 value. Okay, then further the equation says James in turn gave half of what he received from John to Joseph. So whatever value James has received from John, half of it should be given to Joseph. So what is half of X by 4? Is clearly X by 8. So James has given X by 8 amount to Joseph. So how much part has been left out with him? So we'll have to subtract. He had initially X by 4. He gave half to Joseph. So X by 4 minus X by 8 is again X by 8. So only James is left out with X by 8 amount. As John was left out with 3X by 4 amount, James is left out with X by 8 amount. Then how much has Joseph got? Joseph was got X by 8. Then they say if the difference between the remaining amount with John. So how much is the remaining amount with John? That is nothing but 3X by 4. Okay, so this is what is the remaining amount with John, 3X by 4, and difference between this and the other one, so there is a minus sign used, amount with John and the amount received by Joseph. How much is the amount received by Joseph? Is X by 8. So thus another part that is to be subtracted is X by 8 is equal to, he says, is 500. So let us equate that to 500. So clearly we are supposed to solve the value of X. Then we can find out how much money did James receive from John, that we can also find out. So let us try to solve this equation. Okay, we can take the LCM on this side, the LCM being 8, 4, 2 ja 8, 2 3 ja 6x minus 8 1 ja 8. So it's going to be x is equal to 500. So clearly it is coming 5x by 8 is equal to 500, which gives x value as 5 cuts 500 by 100. So x value comes out to be 100 into 8, that is 800. So this is what is the value of x is there. What they are asking for in the question is how much money did James receive from John? So how much money did James receive from John? We can see in the chart, it's the x by 4 amount. So if the x is 8, then x by 4 value is how much? Is going to be 800 by 4. That is nothing but 200 rupees. So that should be the final answer. The money received by James from John is rupees 200. It is available in option number C. So it is the right answer there. Now they say a plus b is equal to 5 and 3a plus 2b is equal to 20. The value of 3a plus b is. So clearly we can see that there are two equations given to us. So we need to solve these two equations by simultaneous equation method. And by doing that, we can get the value of a and b both. And after we get the value of a and b, we can put that value of a and b to the expression given, and the value of 3a plus b will obviously come. So let us just write the equation. First equation given to us is a plus b is equal to 5. This is the first equation. Next equation that is given to us is 3a plus 2b is equal to 20. This is the second equation. Okay, we are supposed to solve these simultaneously. So clearly, if we multiply the first equation by 3, so it will start giving us 3a, and we already have a 3 in the second equation, and then we can subtract. So if you multiply one equation number 1 with 3, you get the another equation, that is 3a plus 3b is equal to 15. Let us name this equation as 3. Now, what we can do, we can subtract equation number 2 And equation number 3, that is we can do 2 minus 3. If you do it, 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 2b minus 3b is minus b is equal to 20 minus 15 is 5. So clearly the b value is coming out to be minus 5. If the b value is coming out to be minus 5, how to find out the a value? We can put this b equal to minus 5 in any of the equations given. Let us put it in the very simple one, that is a plus b equal to 5. If you do that, this is going to be a plus b value is minus 5 is equal to 5. So clearly a value is coming out to be 10 for our case. So a value is 10, b value is minus 5. We were supposed to solve the value of 3a plus b. So we can put the value of 3a plus b. We can put the value of a and b in the expression of 3a plus b. If we want to do this, this is going to be 3 into 10 plus b's value is minus 5. If we solve this equation, this is coming out to be 30 minus 5. That is nothing but 25. So that is the value of 3a plus b. The answer is 25. It is available in option number A. So becomes the right answer. Now, let us have the next question. 8 2 by 7 of 1568, that is 1568 plus 265.75 is equal to question mark plus 2455.60. That is the question given to us. So let us just try to solve this. This is again the rule of BODMAS will come in the picture. Okay, B for bracket, of, divide, multiply, add, and subtract. This is how the priority goes. You have to solve in this priority only. Okay, so let us just begin. Let us write the expression 8 2 by 7. So 8 2 by 7 is in the mixed fraction. In the simple fraction, it becomes 7 into 8 plus 2 divided by 7, which is nothing but 58 by 7. So that is the value of 8 2 by 7. Let us put it like that only. So it's going to be 58 by 7 of 1568 plus 265.5.75 is equal to question mark plus 2455.60. So we are supposed to find out the value of question mark. So as the BODMAS states that we have to do the off first. So let us do the off. Off means nothing but multiply. So we're gonna have to do 58 by 7 into 1568 plus 265.65.75 is equal to question mark plus 2455.60. So let us cut this. If we cut the 1568 by 7, that is going to be 7 2 14, carry 1, 7 2 14 again, 2, 7 4 28. We have to multiply 58 and 224 together. If you multiply 58 into 224, the value comes out to be 12,992 plus the next value is 265.75 is equal to question mark plus 2455.60. Later we can solve this for question mark. The question mark value is nothing but, so we can ultimately change the sides and then we can find out. So the question mark can be calculated by 12992 plus 265.75 minus this, because this will go at this side. If we solve this all together, ultimate value of the question mark is coming out to be 10802.15. So that is the final value after doing the algebraic sum, 108.02, 10,802.15. Let's see where it matches. It matches with option number B, so it becomes the right answer. Now he says 23 plus 34 into 65 minus 16 divided by 4 minus under root 2025 is equal to x. Clearly, we are not supposed to forget the rule called as BODMAS, which tells us the priority of the algebraic expression containing different operators. B is bracket, O is off, D is divide, M multiply, add, and subtract. We have to go in the same order. Okay, we have to solve in the same priority rather. So let us just quickly write the expression 23 plus 34 into 65 minus 16 divided by 4 minus under root of 2025 is equal to x. That is the expression. We are supposed to solve x. So clearly we are supposed to do, there is no off available here. So we are supposed to do the division first. There is the division. So let us quickly write that and write rest of the thing as it is. 65 minus 16 divided by 4 is going to be minus 4. So let us minus, this is completely minus 4, 1 minus only. Minus, we can solve the under root 2025 also. The value of 2000 to under root of 2025 can be found out by doing the factors first. And then if we can do the factors, we can quickly find out the remainder also. The factor of under root 2025 are nothing but 5 into 5 into 9 into 9. Okay, so if this is in pair, so only one number comes out and the under root is removed. So it will be 5 into 9, that is nothing but 45. So that is the under root of 2025, 45. So that can be written here in place of under root of 2025 is equal to x. Now this is what I am supposed to solve. 23 plus 34 into 65 minus 4 minus 45. So clearly now there is add and subtract left out only, and there is multiply also. So clearly we're going to do the multiply first. So let us multiply 34 into 65, which will give us 2210. 2210 minus 4 minus 45 is equal to x. Then we are supposed to add, so we can add 23 plus 2210, and which gives us 2210 plus 23 is 2233. Okay, then minus 4 minus 45, so we can clearly add them together. So it is going to be minus 49 is equal to x. So here where the x value comes out to be, if we solve this like that, the x value comes out to be 2184. Let's see where it matches amongst the option. It matches with option number D, 2184. So that becomes the right answer for us.